It's been 2 weeks since I did a What's on the Bench. Wild. And I'm late on that too. Welcome back to the Skill Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. It's episode 141 of What's on the Bench Weekly. And if you're not familiar with this show, it's where I take you through the projects that I'm working on. Some complete, some incomplete, some not even really started. And that's probably a good topic for today. First thing on the bench, here's my little Arma typhon grom. This is a little guy. He's a speedy little boy though. 50 miles an hour on 3S in a package that isn't much bigger than my hand. I have very large hands. I really like this car. It's a buggy. I really like this buggy a lot. I went ahead and changed out for these Proline Badlands MX. These are a really nice little tire. They work a lot better than the ones that are included stock. Now, this is the 2 to 3S upgraded brushless edition, so it already has most of the upgrades on it. So I'm not going to be changing anything in regards to the electronics or anything else, basically. But Proline did send me their new Beetle bodies. This is what I'm pretty excited about, actually. This is something that as soon as I saw, I was like, ooh, I got to do this. Yeah, this is going to be a good change to this little buggy. And they do offer a pre-painted version. Now, I also, of course, probably got a pretty good idea of what's happening here with all of this spray paint back here. I also have a clear body. They also, Proline sent me all of their new polycarbonate spray paint. So I'm pretty keen to give this a try. I've never used their spray paint because I think this is fairly new. So we're going to give that a go. We'll create some sort of fancy livery for this guy. I know most people probably just want me to do another version of Dippy, but I think we're going to go a little bit. Well, maybe we won't. I was going to say, maybe we'll go in a totally different direction and do something different. But I think we'll just probably do exactly that. Although, I don't know, maybe we won't. The pre-painted body, as you can see here, nice little Lexan Beetle body. Already pre-stickered as well. Also includes all of the plastic retaining bits you need to kind of give this a bit more rigidity and also work with the Typhon Grom. This one also includes wheels and tires too, to really increase the look of your Beetle. Let's see what these look like up close. I haven't actually seen these before. They are glue on, as you can see, glued on. The Proline Flat Iron. Wow, I remember this from 2010. That's been around for a long time. It's obviously like a 1-inch, 1.07 by 2.76. So it's obviously wider on the inside and narrower on the outside. But it has a nice chrome looking wheel on there. That might look decent with this Beetle body, but it's not something I'll probably, I don't know, well, maybe, I don't know. It is a little more scale accurate. But that's going to be fun to put together. Now, where's the wing? There's supposed to be a wing? I do not see a wing in there. That's fine. I don't need a wing. Anyway, the idea here is I guess this is going to sit somewhere like that. Oh, yeah. Tell me that doesn't look great already. Gosh, I haven't even done anything to it. That's fun. I like the look of that a lot. Volkswagen branded too, so it's actually licensed body. That's pretty neat. So there you go. That's a fun little change to your Typhon Grom. I think that makes it look so much better. There's nothing wrong with this body. It's a fun looking body, but it doesn't have the same kind of vibe. And I'm all about the vibes. So in an upcoming episode, not next week because I'm traveling to the National Retail Hobby Shop Owners Association Convention in Las Vegas, Nevada this week. I'm leaving tomorrow. Today's Saturday. And I'm going to be there all week. So for all of you who are YouTube special Ding Dong members, there's going to be a travel log just for you. Travel log in that you will see me at the show and I will be recording as much as they allow me to record. I do know that there are some strong releases coming out next week for the show. And I think Trax has already dropped their Pathfinder, which I'm pretty stoked about. They are sending me that. I'm very excited to see that in person. Nissan Pathfinder, who would have thunk it? Anyway, so yes, there will be lots of releases. There will be a special members only video. Please help me by thanking all of these ding-dongs, as they are a part of that special group. And as part of that membership, you do get access to a lot of behind the scenes content, tips and tricks, how-tos, giveaways, travel logs, the list goes on. It's a really great community. Highly recommend and suggest that you join. Link down below. Now, okay, there we go. Clear body is over here. It does come with a bunch of decals as well, but we're gonna probably not use most of those decals anyway, and do our own little livery on that in an upcoming episode. Probably 2 weeks from now. Who knows? Hopefully sooner than that. But yes, fun little project. Links down below if you're interested in this. I won't pass judgment on the paint yet. Let me do some painting, and then we'll tell you how it is. And we'll do some actual, you know what? We'll do like a little painting demo. How's that sound? Painting demo next time on this show. Stick around for that. Not at the level of Hemistorm. 2 tiers below that. Okay, clear all this stuff off. On to the next thing. Okay, so last week was kind of a big week. Axial sent me their latest, the SCX10 Coyote. Oops. Sent me the SCX10 Coyote, which is their new competition-based crawler with this Coyote body with this nice clipless body removal system, which is actually quite good. A lot of you have already seen reviews of this truck. It's basically an SCX10 with non-adjustable frame rails. These are just single-piece frame rails now. This new body mounting system, this new battery mounting system, this new winch mounting system with fair lead in the bumper, these new sliders. There's a lot of really nice new things on this truck to make it compelling, including these shocks, which I'm still on the fence about. You know what? There's a lot to look at and a lot to kind of break down and diagnose. These tires are Proline branded, but they are coming from China, and you can tell right away because the foams are extremely soft. Somebody said that there were a dual foam or a dual stage foam. I'm not really feeling that in there. They're very soft. They are not vented. The wheels are vented. They're glued on. It's not a bead lock. But the compound is so soft. It's like way softer than Predator compound. I'm concerned about that. But the reason this is on the bench and I'm not doing a traditional review is because I have a question for you. I want you to tell me what I should do. Should we run it stock as it comes in the devil's playground, for lack of a better name, to see how it performs on those obstacles? And I mean, I've got a baseline with the Ascent, the VRD Carbon, what else? The SCX10 Pro, all ran those obstacles, so we can always kind of go back and compare against those videos. Or do you want me to upgrade this truck as much as I can, or in a value conscious way, and see how it performs after all of those upgrades? Or do you want me to compare it against something entirely different, like the Vanquish Mullet, which also came out last week? Here's that guy right here. I quite like this. There is a lot of controversy on the internet, and where else would there be controversy? With a mullet, there is a straight axle up front, and I've got obviously a whole review on this truck, and you can watch that up here. Straight axle up front, this has steering on axle, and then a portal axle rear. And the way that Vanquish was able to make this happen was flipping the third member. It's some of the parts are new in order to make that happen, but the big issue that people seem to be having is in how there is more link clearance than there is drive shaft clearance. And of course, the drive shaft sits lower because the third member has been flipped, therefore making it low pinion, therefore adding less clearance to where the drive shaft is. So, you know, where the bend occurs, there's about a centimeter of difference between where the drive shaft sits, and it's hard to show with a wheel on, so we'll get tire and wheel off. I love these Toyo tires. We can say that right away. But if we hold it up there, you can sort of see where there is a bit of difference between where the link sits. There, that's perfect angle right there. You can see the links are higher than the low part of the drive shaft. And a lot of people have been complaining that this is not how you do a mullet. Fine, it's probably not. Most people would do it in a different way so you had more link clearance. However, in the entire time that I ran it, I can't remember one single time where I got caught up on the drive shaft. The tires are going to compensate for that before, like, what obstacle are you going to not hit with a straight axle first, and then you are going to hit it with the rear portal? I'm so confused about that. Maybe it's just me. I'm sure I've started a whole storm of discussion in the comments, but regardless, I think this is a great truck. I had a great time driving it. It performed beautifully in my scenarios. If this is something that you can't live with, then maybe it's not for you. But anyway, back to the original question. What do you want me to do with the SCX10 Coyote? I do like that body clip-on system. That is pretty good. That is very, very good. Yes, let me know down in the comments below. And of course, if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you get updates anytime there's a new video from the Scale Builders Guild. Okay, thank you again to Axial for sending this my way. We will be doing something with it shortly. On to the next thing. I completely forgot that I took out the Sonic Wake 24. This is a Proboat boat, and it's very good fun. This is a 3S LiPo boat. Comes with an IC5 connector. Nice magnet mounted and swivel lock into place doodad here. It does have a 50 amp brushless ESC. Nice brushless outrunner motor. What is this? A 2500 kV brushless motor. And very nice setup. It's very easy going. Pretty reasonably fast on 3S. And has self-righting, which is amazing, as you will see in the running footage. You'll also notice that perhaps there's something missing. There is no prop anymore. I managed to somehow lose all of that, which also presented itself in the video. I found, this is great though for me because I'm scared of boats and planes, mostly because of where they can end up if you don't take care of them. So I found a really nice spot down by the lake that was shallow. So if anything were to happen, I could go get the boat. And as luck would have it, I had to go get it. Anyway, running footage is here. Enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I really thoroughly enjoyed this boat. It's a good size for somebody who's just getting into this. And also because of that self-righting feature, it's pretty handy if you are bad at boats, which apparently now I am. Anyway, this does mean that I've got other boats in the collection that I can go test in that area without any fear of losing them, which is really fantastic. Nice, smooth, almost as smooth as glass, that little bit of water. So that was really good. So thank you, Proboat, for sending me a boat. I would like to have more boats, I think. These are fun. They really do get going pretty darn fast. And the more power you put in, the crazier it gets. I saw some really fast ones at the URCA event, and it kind of really made me want to spend a bit more time in the water. So there you go. Boats. Yeah, all right. Whoops, lost a prop. Finally for this week, here's the Grasshopper Jr. This is a build kit for one of Tamiya's 1/32 scale racing four-wheel drive series. These are these VZ chassis. They have these little like non-turning wheels and tires, and there's sort of these like bumper things, and they go through those tracks. And they're quite popular, but not here. But a lot of people really enjoy these, and they're a lot of fun. And then CDeath13, one of the viewers of this channel, pointed me to a really fun looking conversion kit to turn this into a radio control buggy. So that's what I did. Thank you so much for sharing that link with me. I will share it down below. There's a bunch of parts that you will print. Here is one of them. Then you will use the body, and you will use the tires, and you will use the wheels and some of the suspension components. And then you will add a bunch of small, very small electronics to make this actually function as an RC car. Wild. I am really excited about this because it is so small. It's so tiny. It'll just fit in the palm of your hand. I love that. So this is something that I'm hoping to have ready for my trip to Japan. I think it would be so cool to take this to the Tamiya factory. So I have to confirm that I am going there and show them what I've done. So that'll be a fun way to take my hobby with me. And I'm only traveling carry-on, so this is about as large as I could bring something, considering everything else I need to bring. Full bearing conversion. It's all on Maker World, which is Bamboo Labs, kind of proprietary printing shop, if you will, but all the files are free, of course. So yeah, that's something that I'm hoping to have made after I get back from NERSA and just before I go to Japan. So stick around. That will be happening soon too. So there you go. I wanted to get this episode out before I left. It was really important to me to get this done. I promised that I would get an episode out. Here it is. I also promised my members a giveaway. I'm still assembling things for that giveaway. It's going to be a big giveaway. So if you are a member, please stick around for that. Very much worth your while. Okay, I think that's going to do it though. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next week.